Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to solve day 10 problem of this month on LeetCode. Before starting, if you guys haven't subscribed my YouTube channel yet, then please go ahead and subscribe it. Now without any delay, let's get started with today's problem. Problem number 916, word subsets. Okay, so let's understand the problem statement first. You are given two string arrays, words 1 and words 2. Okay, now see this example number 1. So we have two strings arrays given to us, words 1 and words 2. Okay, a string b is a subset of string a if every letter in b occurs in a including multiplicity. Okay, so see what it is saying. So here, this is my, let's say this is my string b. Okay, so this string b is a subset of string a. Okay, let's suppose this is my string a. Okay, so here if you see, WRR is a subset of this over here, right? But is not a subset of word, right? Because here, see, W is occurring one time. So in this string also you see W is occurring one time. Okay, and here you see R is occurring two times, and here we are good now. R is occurring two or more than two times. So we are good. So W is also occurring one time, and this RR is also occurring. Okay, so that is why this string B is a subset of string A. Okay, but is not a subset of word. Okay, so see here, W is here. Okay, we are good. But here we need two R's, and here there is just one R. So that is why this WRR is not a subset of word, or this B is not a subset of this A. Okay, so that's the meaning of this line. Okay, including multiplicity. Okay, so I hope that you guys are clear. Now next, a string A from words 1 is universal. Okay, if for every string B in words 2, B is a subset of A. Okay, so we need to check all the strings. Okay, we need to check all the strings one by one in the words of 2. Okay, and then we have to check whether all these words are a subset of that particular string or not. Okay, a string A from words 1. Okay, so from words 1 I'm going to pick a string A. Okay, is universal if for every string b. Okay, so first I'm going to treat this as my b, then I'm going to treat this as my b. Okay, if for every string b in words 2, b is a subset of a. Okay, so first let's say I pick this word Amazon. Okay, so here if you see the frequency of e I need here is 1. So here in Amazon, frequency of e is not 1. Okay, so this is not a universal string. Okay, that's it. All right, now I move to this string apple. Okay, so in this apple I need, first I'm going to check this one. So I need the frequency of e 1 or greater than 1. Okay, so it should be at least 1 here. So yes, e is 1 time. Then after that my b is going to move to this position. Okay, so here O, I need O. So O is 1. But in Apple, O is not there. So here, this is not a universal. Okay. Then I move to this Facebook. Okay. So here I need E1. So E is 1. Okay, good. Then I need O. O is there. Okay. So we need just one, but there are two. So we are good. Okay. So here, this is universal. Okay. So that is why Facebook is here. Okay. Now here, see next word. E is here, O is also here. Okay, we need one, but we have two, no issues. So this is also universal. Now here, take this word. Okay, again check this E. E is here. Okay, so we need just one E. 3 is, so we are good, no issues. And we need one O. O is also here. So this is also universal. Okay, so that is why this output we are getting. All right. So now how we are going to solve this problem in just of and time complexity. Okay, so this is a main thing, right? So if you see the constant size is very large, 10 raised to power 4. Okay, so, and here the length of words, okay, is from 1 to 10, and the words 1 and 2 consist of only lowercase English letter, and all the strings of words 1 are unique. Okay, so these are the constants given to us. All right, so now how we are going to solve this? Okay, so here what we need, we are checking all the strings, okay, one by one. In B, first I'm checking this and this, and then I'm comparing this with a particular word. Then again I'm picking this word, again I'm checking this and check this. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to maintain the count. Okay, so in this string I need count of E1. Okay, and in this string I need count of O as 1. Okay, so now I will just search. Okay, first in this complete string, okay, in all these strings array, I will just count the frequency, max frequency in a particular string. Okay, in this particular string I need E frequency as 1. In this particular string I need O frequency as 1. Okay, so now here E1 O1, it is here, no, so not universal. E1 O1, no. E is 1 and O is 3. Okay, so we are good. So we will just check the frequency should be greater than or equal to this E and O. Okay, so if that is case, make it universal. Okay, so frequency of E here is 1 and O is 2. So we are good now. E is 1, O is also 2. Okay, greater than 1. So we are good. And same thing here. Okay, so this is what we are going to do. Okay, so now see this example number 2. We need frequency of L1 and E1. Okay, so I will just go iterate over all the strings and I will just find the max frequency in a particular string. Okay, so this is a little bit confusing here right now. Okay, so here I will show one more example when we have words like this. Okay, after this. Okay, so here L1 and E1. Okay, so here L is not there, not universal. L is here and E is also here. Good. L and E, not universal. L and E both are there, universal. L and E both are there, universal. So here Apple, Google, and LeetCode. Okay, we are good. Okay, now see this word. Okay, now this is going to clear more your doubts. Okay, so here see, these are the words. Okay, so these are nothing but my A. Okay, and here I will say that this is my B. Okay, so here first if you just iterate over this word. Okay, so for this string I need, okay, if this string I want to be subset, okay, of the any of these words. Okay, so I want the frequency of L to be 1 and frequency of O to be 1. Okay, this is what I want. Now I will iterate over this word. Now here what it's saying, frequency of E for this string to be a subset of all the words, okay, for a particular word in my words 1. So I want E frequency to be 1 and O frequency to be 1. So here it is 1. Okay, and here it is 1. Okay, so here I will just keep it as 1 only. Okay, so we need L1, we need O1, and we need E1. Okay, so this is what we need, right? So here let's suppose if here it is O is there. Okay, then in that case I will just simply update my O to be 2. Okay, O to be 2, because for this particular string to be a subset of any of the word, so I want the frequency of O to be 2. Okay, so this is what I need to consider. But in this example, okay, since here this just 1, okay, and here it also 1, so I have to just keep track of the max frequency here. Max frequency. Okay, max frequency in this part. So L frequency is 1, O frequency is 1. This is what we need for this particular string to be subset of these words. And for this string to be subset of these strings, then I need E1 and O is 1. Okay, and it is already 1. Okay, so here we are just maintaining the max. Okay, so now just search for the words in which L1, O1, and E1, okay, or greater than this. Okay, so we need to search for the words in which frequency of L is greater than equal to 1, O is greater than equal to 1, and this E is greater than equal to 1. Okay, so L, this is not, L is 1. Okay, this is not, L is 1, L not. Okay, now see, L is 1, O is greater than equal to 1. Good. And E is greater than equal to 1. Yeah, good. So this is one universal. Then here L is greater than equal to 1. Yeah, okay, and O is also greater than equal to 1. Yeah, good. And here E is also there, so this is also universal. Okay, so this is what we need to do. Okay, so now let's write the code. Very simple. Okay, I will write very easy code for this one. Okay, so now let's start the coding part here. So we have two string arrays given to us, right? So first let's just okay, so first of all it is going to consist only lowercase English letter now. So we have to just create one array, max frequency. Okay, because this is what we need, max frequency, and new int 26. Okay, frequency. All right. Okay, to store the maximum frequency required for each character. Okay, then we have to compute the maximum frequency requirements for the characters in words 2. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to iterate over all the words in my words 2 first. Okay, string word in words 2. Okay, and here inside this, first just calculate the frequency. Okay, int frequency of a particular word we have to calculate side by side. Okay, so new int 26. Okay, since we are only dealing with the lowercase English letters. Okay, now for char c. Okay, now just pick first word. Okay, word, and just change it to char array. Okay, for a particular word. Okay, so I'm just picking first particular word, and then I'm just going to iterate over all the characters of that particular word. Okay, then here I'm just going to update the frequency of all the characters, c minus a plus plus. All right, now here, after that, once this is done, then we have to iterate over all the frequencies. Okay, so int, because we need to store the max frequency of all the characters. Okay, int I is equal to 0, I is less than 26, and I plus plus. All right, and here we have to write max frequency of I, okay, is equal to math dot max of max frequency of I. All right, and here frequency of I. So we have to just keep track of the max frequency every time. Okay, so this is what I was doing here, right? We have to keep track of the max frequencies, okay, from each word. So this is done. Okay, so now here this loop ends. Okay, so here we are iterating over all the words in my words too. Okay, so if you see problem statement, so here words 2. Okay, we are iterating over all the words in words 2. Okay, so words 2 length is very large. Okay, so let's say here, let's say I am taking the time complexity as of m. Okay, let's say of m for this part. Okay, so now inside this we are just iterating over all the characters in a particular word, but this length is very small now. So here I can say m into 10, right? And now after inside this we are just iterating over 26 times. Okay, so here if you see m, okay, then inside this I am running one for loop. Okay, 10. Okay, and this is one loop, and this is one loop I'm iterating. Okay, so here 10 plus this next loop 26 times. Okay, so now here if you see carefully, this is where my this loop ends, and this is where my this loop ends, and this is running for just 10. Okay, so I'm taking the max now, max. Okay, worst case time complexity to 10, so it is going to run for 26. So of m into 36, so it is roughly around, I can say it is roughly around of m only. Okay, these are constants only, right? It's very small size, m into 36. Okay, so O of m, I can say time complexity for this part. Okay, so this is done, this is done here. All right, now next let's move to the we have to return the answer in a list of string format, right? So here what I'm going to do, I'm going to create one list of string, and here result is equal to new array list. All right, and now once this is done, then we have to check each word in words of one. Okay, one by one, and then we have to find out whether this is universal or not. Okay, so now for string word in words of one. All right, and here inside this create just frequency array. Okay, one more time, frequency is equal to new int 26. All right, and here we have to just iterate over all the words. Okay, so here just copy this. Okay, now for char c word to char array. Okay, and I'm just going to calculate the frequencies. Okay, and then after that I have to check whether this is universal or not. So I'm going to create one variable, boolean universal. Initially set it to true. Okay, initially let's say it is true. Okay, then I'm just going to iterate over this loop. Okay, all the 26 characters. All right, and here inside this what I will check, I will check here if the frequency of I, okay, the frequency that I've calculated just now, if this frequency is less than equal to my max frequency, that is the requirement. Okay, that is our requirement. So if it is just less than, okay, if it is less than, okay, so we need greater than equal to now. So here I'm saying just if it is less than max frequency of I. Okay, so in that case that simply means that it is not universal. Okay, so here I'm just going to set universal to false, and then we don't need to check further, break. Okay, and here this ends. Okay, this ends here. All right, now here I will just check if it is universal. Then we have to just add this to our list. Okay, result dot add this particular word. Okay, so list dot result dot add this particular word. So this is done, and in the end we have to just return the result. Return result. Okay, that's it. So easy, right? So now let me just minimize the screen. So here we are iterating our words one, and length is very large. So let's say time complexity for this one is going to be of n. Okay, so inside this we are just iterating over all the characters. Okay, this for loop. So here you can simply say of n into 10 max size. Okay, then we are iterating, this loop ends here, then this loop starts, then this ends here. So same now, 10 plus 26. Okay, and now once this ends, okay, and you can say that this is roughly around of n only. Okay, so overall time complexity for your problem is going to be of m plus of n, right? This is going to be your time complexity, right? Now let's run it and see if we are able to submit the solution or not. So the test case has been accepted, right? Now let's submit it. So see, our solution is accepted, right? So I hope that you guys are able to understand today's problem, and if you guys still have any doubts, then please feel free to ask in comment section. Till then, keep coding and keep practicing. Meet you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.